welcome to the speaker card reading. Today's question is, what do people find attractive in you? So what it is about you that attracts people or makes you attractive. So this is pile number 1. It's the ring. This is the key, pile number 2, and the button, pile number 3. Yeah, pile number 1, 2 and 3. So we're going to start with pile number 1. Just going to leave the ring here and we're going to start. Well, what definitely makes you attractive for people is you're you're a person full of energy, very young spirit, you're a go-getter, you're a very smiley person, you're very happy, you work hard, and they see you as this kindred spirit. You have these like childlike type of spirit that makes you very contagious and makes people really happy to be around you. It's more like, you know, everything around you, it's so beautiful. You must be very beautiful too, but it's almost like you're so positive as a person that everywhere you go, you just make everything shine, you make everything positive, you change situations. And this is a very healing energy for people. So people find like that being around you is very beneficial to them. They feel better after being with you. Also, this energy that you have, you might be an extrovert, so it makes you like, you're very brave, you're very bold, you're the one that makes the first move. So you work very well with people that are a little bit more shy. But definitely, yeah, is your energy. You're like a little sun. You just go around and you make people happy. You're a kindred spirit. You're very creative. You work, you're a hard worker. You have dreams. You're a dreamer, and you just go for it. And you you have this healing aura around you, that you make people believe in themselves. You're very encouraging to people. You're very like, yeah, you can do this. And you're also really good at giving advice to people, in terms of like, you know, you're very good with people that are scared of initiating things. You're always like, you know, you're probably one of these people that if your girlfriend says to you, oh, you know, I went out with this guy but he didn't call me after the date, you'd be like, why should he call you? Why don't you call him? Like, you're more like, yeah, you just, if you want something, go for it, go and get it, and you can have it. You're very bold. And this is what makes you attractive to people. People want to be around you because of this wonderful energy that you have, and these like initiative, these always like, you know, drive of doing more, getting more. And it's very refreshing. It's a very refreshing energy for people. But yeah, this is what makes you attractive mostly. For people, what they feel mostly drawn to you, what they like you. Okay, so this is all for group number 1. That was fun. Now we're going to move on to group number 2, which was the key. I'll get the key here. I'm gonna have a look. Okay, we've got the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, Longing for home, belonging, your regional light workers. You go first, the universe will catch you. Bring love into the situation. Right. What these cards are telling me is that you might be someone that is very intuitive, but very balanced. Balanced in a way that you're also a very traditional type of person. You're very traditional, you're very mature, you're very dependable, and you're very loving. You might be an introvert. You might be an introvert, but what most attracts people, what most attracts about you to people, what's attractive, is your loving nature. You're very loyal, you're very faithful, you're very caring and loving, you're very giving. So I think that's, sorry, I have a cold. Excuse me, I sneezed. People feel attracted to you because you're very giving, you're very caring, and you don't give up. And you don't give up on people. That's the main message. You might be a light worker, someone that was originally that came in this planet, to this earth, to this planet to help people, to bring a little bit of love and enlightenment. Yeah, you're a very faithful person. You're a person that has hope. You're a person that when people meet you, they think, well, so there is hope in the world. There are good people in this world, and that's you. You make them believe that not all is lost, and you do that with your loving and caring nature. You might be working in, you might be a nurse, you might be a psychologist, you might be someone that works with people, that makes people feel better. I think that's your aim, and you're very abundant as well. And I think you're abundant in it because that's your path, and that's why people find you attractive. You are you have a very old soul, and you're very loving. You're an introvert, so you don't really show to everybody this side of you, and which is good because you have to protect yourself. But whenever you are, you kind of like bring this calmness, this love into situations, into a group of people, and it's almost like you can make people feel relaxed. You're just like, I'm here, don't worry, I'll take care of you. I think this is all for group number 2, and we're going to move on to group number 3. So we got the button and the cards for group number 3. Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, Temperance, Judgment, Grandmother of Jesus, Seated in Light, laying foundation, releasing soul patterns. The answers you need are coming. The Great Gathering. Right. What I get from here, all these readings are very similar. This was very similar to reading number 2, but I think that the difference between group number 2 and this one is that your main strength, what makes you why people feel attracted to you, is because you are very intuitive. You might be one of these people that can read people. So friends may come to you for advice, as in they come to you and they're like, oh, this is my new boyfriend, blah blah blah, and then they come to you saying like, what do you think of them? Because they know that you can see through people. And I think that's your main gift. Definitely you're very patient, and you don't really like to come to conclusions too soon, but you're very intuitive. You know people. In these, I think you might be a light worker too. You might be someone that helps people break pattern, but I think you might come harsh, as in, people might think that you're a bit harsh in your judgment or in your intuition, but you're not. You just simply, you can see the truth and you just speak the truth. It's just that sometimes people don't really want to hear the truth, and you might be misunderstood, okay? But the people that do understand you, the people that choose you, they choose you because there's no bullshit about you. You just say things the way they are, and you're very intuitive. You're someone that brings the truth. So whenever there's a situation which is complicated, you are the person that brings the clarity. You are the person that brings everyone together and says like, okay, this is bullshit, let's talk things through. This is what happened, that's what happened. You are a truth seeker. And because of this gift that you have, this ability that you have, you can help a lot of people to actually break their own patterns, because you can also see that in people. You see their patterns. So people come to you for advice. People come to you for advice because they know that even though it might seem harsh what you say, you bring the truth. And that's really it. I see that there is no, like, you're a good person. You're very loving, okay, and you feel emotions to a whole like different level. You might be what it's called an INFP mediator, someone that's really an empath. You might experience feelings and emotion, all like very how do you say, intensively, like, all your emotions, everything you feel might be very intense to you. But you also, you have a very forgiving nature as well. I think there's a duality about you, that when people get you, I have to say, there's not many people that get you, but the people that do get you, they stick around. They are your soul tribe, because they know that even though the things that you may say may come across as harsh, and you don't mean it, it's because you're a truth seeker. For you, that's the most important thing, the truth. So you don't mean, but sometimes people get hurt, because the truth sometimes can hurt. But the people that do stick around and choose you and your truths, they are your soul tribe. They are your family, your chosen family. So I think you're very lucky, because although you're an empath, and empaths are always prone to be kind of like exploited by people, you have a good protection system around you, because you're just like, this is it, either you like it or not, but this is it. You don't compromise. You're forgiven, but you don't compromise. You're lucky, because the people that like you for this reason, and they will stick to you, so you can be fine and assured that no one's gonna use you for their own, you know, agenda or whatever it is that they have in mind. So this is what attracts people, why people feel attracted to you. I think is a really cool thing to have. I think this is a very cool way of being. This is all for group number 3, and I hope that you enjoyed this quick reading, and see you next time.